Okay, so this part is going to be about research and development, okay? This is really important that you understand. You need to make sure that you understand that and again, this is, if you're new here, this is about NFTs. I'm teaching people what to look for. This is a whole part of a training series. If you're just finding me now and you're like, hey, I want to know more about NFTs, go back to the first one. I have a channel here that's all dedicated to NFTs, and make sure you start from the beginning. But if you're like, hey, I just want to know how you do your research and development, I already know all these other things that are titled what they are, that's fine. Stick around. So in the research and development part, I want to make sure that you understand that you're getting into the right project. I want to help you know what to look for when you're looking at some of these projects, okay? Because some of them, they fall, okay? They're total trash, they fall apart, and they have what's called a rug pull, okay? And that's where someone pulls the rug and everybody who purchased it basically loses out. The people that developed it, because there's anonymity, you don't even necessarily know who these people are. On a lot of these really big launches, you don't even know who they are. Some of them, they share that with you. Some of them, they don't. So, but there's certain things you can look for to know that, wow, this one is growing really fast. It has a huge Twitter following. It has a huge Discord following. The Discord is super lively. The roadmap looks really good. It has utility. My friends are telling me about it. People on Twitter are telling me about it. And so in this video, I want to show you guys over my shoulder the research and development part, really the research part that I'm looking at before I decide to invest into it, okay? Now, couple of disclaimers. One, I'm not a guru whatsoever. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, okay? I'm having fun with this. I'm recording it, and I'm making sure that I can help other people from getting screwed by scams that are out there. And hopefully you have some successes. Some people are going to lose, some people are going to win. But this is novelty, entertainment purposes only. It is, you do whatever you need to do, and I am not liable whatsoever. So I want to put that disclaimer out there. And also, if you like the content so far, and I'm really going to be just real with you guys, like good, bad, and ugly, indifferent, doesn't matter to me, okay? I want to just make sure that you understand the concepts and you have a better chance of going in and having success with this. But again, it's novelty, like I said, all right? If you do like the content though, do me a huge favor, do yourself a huge favor, make sure to follow, like, and share, and make sure that you hit that pound or the bell notification, so that way you never miss a thing. This is a fast changing environment. And also, I've got a Discord channel that we're getting started. If you don't see it, make sure you check back. Just check back as soon as you can, because we'll have that available, and that's where we're going to share some tips and stuff on like what we're looking at, like what I'm currently looking at investing in. It's up to you if you want to go for it, but I'll make some calls on there, and it'll be up to you if you want to or not. Totally free to join. There's just going to be a link for the Discord below, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do a little over my shoulder training. I'm going to show you what I look for, and mainly I'm going to be focusing on Twitter because I've already done a Discord training, but we'll still talk about it, and we'll talk about what we're looking for on websites as well as certain groups, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it right now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pop into this one. It's basically going to be research or R&D, and I'm going to basically be sharing with you what I look for and sort of creating a checklist here on exactly what I look for before I go into a launch. So hopefully at this point though, you've already downloaded your MetaMask or your Phantom wallets. You've kind of played around with Discord and set up an account. Not hard to do, even if you haven't. Just go back and watch those videos. And also before, let's go ahead and just jump into it. So for research, it's really like research and development. What I want to do is I want to find potentially upcoming launches for NFTs, and there's certain key things that I want to look for when I'm doing it, okay? So the research is not that hard, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And also there's a few other tools out there. So one of them is called rarity.tools, and they have an area called upcoming, or you could do upcoming /. Okay, and this is for finding mints. You can also use rarity tools for finding deals on the secondary markets as well. If you're trying to cop out like a really cool product that's already been launched, but you want to find one that's got like the most rarity for the best deal, this tool will genuinely help you with that. So what I do, besides being involved with some private groups and private chats with friends and other people that I've met through this space so far. Besides that, if you're brand new, you don't know anyone, this is going to be an awesome tool. I don't necessarily like the user interface that much, but it definitely gives me enough information for me to get started. So they have these ones that are featured. Just because they're featured doesn't mean that they're going to be the ones that you want to get into. It just means that they paid. You can list your project here or advertise. So they're paying for advertisements to be in here. Anytime it says featured, those are advertised, not necessarily a good or a bad product itself or a project. Okay, and you can see like these were actually done at the time that I was recording this. They look like today. Here's some other ones that were today. You know, if any of them pop out, it doesn't necessarily mean just because it looks cool, it doesn't mean that it's a good project. And just because it looks whack, it doesn't look that cool at all, doesn't mean that it's not a good project. It could be a really good project that has a good team, has a good program for it, or you know, a good like a good roadmap. Okay. So I'm just looking at these. These were all recent. Like, look how many. This is per day. This was today. Just today, all of these launched. All right. These kind of cool. Chill Bears Society. That's kind of a cool looking one. Right under 8,000. So I can go look at this. Let's say I wanted to go look at this and consider it. I would see what it is. Now, typically, I'm not going to look at something that just happened today. Okay. Because this was today's launch. Happened this morning, and so I'm not necessarily going to want to go after this, but I might. Okay, I might come here to look to see what it's about. And you could see it's already asking me to connect to MetaMask, and I can also see if I want to which MetaMask account they want me to connect to. So I could just say I only want them to connect to like this burner account and not this main account, just so I could see connect. And then, okay, well, the reason why I wanted to do that to see how many were available, but it's not showing me that. It says I could go look at here. It's not really clickable. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see if, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to look at that. I have to go to Etherscan and just have to paste that in there on the end token, etherscan.io/token/ the number. And then from here, I should be able to see how many they have left, just to see if they're even selling very well. So let's give it a second. Huh. And it doesn't show anything. So that's very suspicious, right? Let me just put it up here and hit search. It's not showing anything. So this could be like a big rug pull potentially. Usually it's going to show you the number right here on how many are available. But I'm not seeing any, right? But I didn't give it any permission beyond what I used burner. So again, that's what you want to use. A couple other things to look at. Yeah, it's just showing the main one's not connected. And I could switch, dismiss. I could see my main account here, but it's not connected, right? So I can go and look at the one that should have been connected. Is it this one? Now it says connected. Okay, so we can see the difference there. I can come in here. They got a video. They've got a merch thing coming. Every bear is unique. Sneak peek of the bears. Roadmap. So it's good to look at the roadmap. So the community wallet is deployed. The community wallet will be used for various items to grow and spread awareness. So they're going to take 25% of sales and help spread awareness with the money of that, for marketing or whatnot. 50%, the chillest monetary giveaways are unleashed from the cave, cash, ETH-based rewards, blah, blah, blah. So they're giving away money. 75% bear merch drop, so they're going to give some merch plus probably charge for merch. And 100% chill holders will get a mystery NFT derivative that will be reserved after 100% of the chill bears have been. So you're going to get like a free one. I'm not sure. It says 5 bears, so maybe it's not even everyone. It's only select ones, and someone's going to win $10,000 worth of ETH once fully 100%. Here you can see all the people who are a part of it, and what's kind of interesting is you can also see links to their Twitter, which is kind of good. It just depends, because anybody could set up a Twitter account, so you know that could be faked. But I might want to look to see if there's any following. Crazy astronauts, like they're not using their real name, it's full anonymity, which is fine. A lot of these are fully anonymity for them, and that's fine, but not necessarily always liked. However, they got 32,000 followers. They're showing this on that crazy astronaut. They're talking about their launch, so you know that's a good sign that they have this many followers. This person might have had done a couple of other launches, and just kind of looking through this as well. So in a way, that's kind of good. Let me see. I can go to Chill Bears Society. I can click on there, and they don't have that many followers. So I would expect to hopefully see more, especially with this person, the COO, right? Let's go look at this person now. And one thing I would mention too is, you know, let's see, Chill Bears. So only 3,000 followers on Twitter. I'd imagine they probably have more on Discord. And just depends on really how many the Discord is. But one of the things I check off is they need to have about 10,000, maybe 8,000 plus. Let's just keep it conservative. But 8,000 plus, the lower the value of these things is going to be, the higher the value. I like looking at Twitter versus Discord, but this could be faked as well. Okay. So let's look at this. This guy doesn't have that many followers, but he is involved with the NFT industry, so that's kind of good to look at. But let's go ahead and look at their Discord now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. They have a Linktree link here, which should have their Discord link. Okay, and while that loads, let's just look if there's anything else that comes out. Okay, I always like looking at FAQs if they have them. What is this? They're 8,000 basically on Ethereum. Every bear is unique and original. How can I get a Chill Bear Society? This will be here on how to do it. And then how were the Chill Bear Societies created? Okay, so no real utility. That's the other thing I kind of look. Is there any utility in here for minting one of these? And there really isn't, okay? They're cool looking. I like them. They're neat looking, but honestly, I would never put it on my wall. Any other utility I can see here? Fair launch, fair distribution. All bears will cost this much. Community-driven approach to building the Chill Bear Society, the Bear Cave, a members-only think tank. So, you know, maybe this is kind of cool. A think tank, sort of, you know, members, holders only, holders, incentives, roadmap throughout activation. But again, no utility, which again would be something that I would look for. The site looks like it was pretty quickly put together. So because of that, it's not really appealing to me so far. Okay. Now I do want to show where we can look at. We can also look at OpenSea and see what people are listing them for, because this mint is still active. It looks like hasn't been fulfilled, but they are the people who have bought them are already listing them. And then what they call paper hands, people are probably selling them for less. But right now, look, you could actually make a profit on these currently. The only other issue is I see not a lot of volume, okay? But it is brand new. It just hit the market today. So if we look at buy now, they're selling for 0.05. So right now you could sell them for 0.08. So a potential flip position on there, and it depends on gas. And then the other thing is, let's just look at activity real quickly. And I haven't done all the training, or I have all the training on OpenSeas a little bit later, or the video might have been before this, I'm not sure, but you want to make sure you hit that video if if you don't know how OpenSeas works. So it's not really showing me a lot, but it does show me right here the cells. So this one was a mint that came through, but these ones were cells. Okay, actually no, I don't think they were. They would have shown a from and a to. So not really sure. Those are saying list. So I'm actually not really seeing cells. I think these are from the original minter. Null address. Let me just see what happens when I look at that. If that's actually someone else, which I don't think it is. So let's look at that. Could be. See if they have anything else going on here. We want to join the Discord channel. They also have an Instagram channel. I might look at that as well. Okay, maybe this is an address then. I'm not really sure. The null address thing throws me off. But it's showing a weird number here. It makes me think that this is their minter, meaning that this is like OpenSea's minter. So all of these projects that they're showing here, 15,300 are recent mints that are being minted directly from OpenSea. Okay, I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm going to close it out because it's taking a lot of data. And so anyway, that's what it's showing you. I would look for ones that are transferring from somebody outside of that, and I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing this null address being sent. And then you could see, like, see it says mint, minted, minted, minted. So that's telling me that these are mints. These are listed, not necessarily sold yet. And it's just showing the price on those, what they're trying to sell them for. So not really a good one yet. Let me just go back to the floor real quick. I can go back to items. And just one other thing that I can point out here while we're looking at it. It just seems like the internet is moving pretty slow. Let's see. There we go. I just want to see how many items. So you could see right here, 741 results, 282 owners. So items are very low. So, I mean, this mint is just not, let me close. I don't know what that's doing. This mint is just not really selling very well. A lot of question marks have hit for me just looking at it. You know, what the heck is going on here? I want to see, they have a Discord button there. The last button didn't go there. Let's just look at their Discord just for training purposes. And I'll do one more. I'll promise you guys I'm going to do another sort of review of another launch and potentially even some that are working. Yeah, this is going to a really weird, harmful link. Huge red flags for me. So I'm thinking that it's possible that these guys got hacked and there was redirects set up with their Linktree account. So it's a huge red flag. It's a no for me. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to be a part of that one whatsoever. Okay. But let's just see what's next on this Rarity Tools. Okay. This one looks kind of cool. This one went out today, but let's go find one that's in the future. I know this one was a legit one. Okay. We could look at that one real quick. Open in a new tab. I really like actually how these guys are doing it. They're doing phase launches, meaning that they're, you know, they have a phase 1, a phase 2, a phase 3, and they're actually launching different NFTs every single time. So you can see it says sold out, minting now. So they're still minting this one, which is the Gods of Rock, and it came out today. It says the 8th though, minting soon. Oh, minting soon. But I believe you can mint this one right now. Tools of Rock you can find on OpenSea's or their VIP pass. That was another launch that I think they gave you as a free mint with doing this. And you kind of want to go through. So primary mint was the date that I'm recording this was here. And you got like, you could get these like collection requirements. They require you to have these, it looks like, in order to get the next one or to have one of these VIP passes. Really cool how they're doing it. The site is definitely nice. They're showing you sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out right? All of these have been different mints that they've done. And I believe too they have like a utility, right? That's going to go, but it's a tour bus, right? So upcoming show 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then plus more things will come out. These are again anonymity. They're not really showing who it is. Jagger and JJ have been close friends for nearly 5 years. So when JJ needed a band member, there was only one logical solution. So supposedly this guy knows Mick Jagger, so he was connected. It seems like there's definitely a music connection with this one, which is kind of cool. You also, like I said, would want to go and look at their Twitter. So we'll go look at their Twitter. You really want to look at their website, look at their Twitter, look at their Discord. But there's things you want to look out for while you're doing it too. So I'm just going to kind of run through this while we wait for that to load. Let's also load up the Discord so we have enough up here, okay? So let's just let this one continue to load up. Cool, they're talking about minting now, and this one's still going live. So I can actually go to the mint link, and the mint links are going to be different as well. So open a new tab. And that's the Discord. Let's connect to Discord. I'm not sure if I'm connected. I was, but I might have deleted it just because I missed out at the beginning, so I didn't want to continue. So this one shows only 4,914, which is pretty low for this mint. I'm a little bit concerned that this might, whoever listed this on here, no, it should have been legit. Looked pretty legit. It seems like a low number, though. Let's just see what happens when we log in. Maybe there's a bug or something. Especially when you go and look at their Twitter. Their Twitter, they have 8,455. So I think that might have been what my turnoff was before, is the fact that they just didn't have a big enough following. I loved how they're doing it, though. They're doing it the right way, and it's cool looking. All right, so almost into Discord. Message failed. Let's try again. Interesting. Let's click on here and see if this works. Okay. So same kind of idea that I've shown you before, but see, this is called the Me Bot. So because I know it's a Me Bot, let's go in and turn on allow direct messages. Turn that on real quick. Yes. Turn that off. Now let's hit the little Jagger thing. There we go. And it opened everything up. Now, sometimes when you get this little Me Bot, it's going to send you a message as well. So react to this message, get your role, and access the service. So you get a role, but I don't see it. I'm going to click up here real quick. I don't see a serve. Sometimes you get this right here. It's called Server Captcha Bot. That's for other ones, but the Me Bot is something different. I don't know if I don't think I have any in here to show you. That's fine. Maybe that's because I was connected in here in the past too, potentially. Okay. So I'm going to remember to go turn this off because I don't want any scam artists sending me messages. So I'll go to privacy and safety, turn this off, hit yes, close it out. Pretty simple. So now I can come in here and, I can see the welcome area. Typically it's just going to show who's coming in. I could look at the rules. Since I've already been in here, evidently I'm not seeing much. Let's see. Yeah, they're not even listing the number of people in here, which is kind of a red flag for me too, because they know that a lot of people have either left this Discord or not a lot of people have. There's not been a lot of action here, so in that sense, I'm like totally turned off, right? By looking at it, just letting you know how I think. Verify yourself. I don't really know. I already did that. I'm not. So here we go. Here's an announcement. This announcement's probably about the current launch that's going on. This should have an update, so let that kind of pop in. Demigod of Rock announcement. We hope everyone's enjoying unwrapping their rockers. We're blown away about how cool they are. I've turned blah 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 blah. Not really seeing it much. Just they do an unveiling, so like it looks like maybe something like this. when you purchase it. Why is it taking so long? There we go. So it's a little GIF, and it looks like this, but then it's going to unveil itself. It looks like their VIP pass, but I believe then it unveils itself when you buy it. Let's see. They don't have another spot that shows all their links for whatever, but that's okay. That's their Discord. I'm going to show you real quickly. You can get out of these. I kind of leave servers quickly too. So boom, I just left that server, and now I'm technically out of it. And I'm going to go ahead and close that. I just want to see if they have, here's where the pre-sale link is, 0.08 ETH. Let's go back real quick. I want to see what their, what it looks like in OpenSeas, because that's another part of my checklist to make sure to look at. And they have a link. The link isn't there. Do I have it here? I might have closed it out, right? Let me open this back up again. And so that's just, again, this is just some of the stuff that I'm doing research, on these projects. I'm going to show you a couple other projects that I'm getting into that are minting in a couple of days. And it's like an example of what a good project looks like, okay? So I'm not seeing their OpenSeas links here for whatever reason. I don't know why they're not necessarily sharing them. I guess I kind of know, because they don't want to see that people are minting them for less, or they're buying them on the secondary market for less. So let's just go to OpenSeas. And I'm just surprised that they don't have any links anywhere for this. It's kind of too bad. Maybe on the bottom? No. Interesting, right? So while that loads up, I don't know why this is taking so long. Here we go. While that loads up, I'm going to show you something else too, and I'll put this in the training in the file as well. It's called Rarity Sniper. Basically this Rarity Sniper, they do a lot of cool things. You can see like the rarity of certain launches that have come out, but they also post this where they show it's just a quick, like, already done for you, like how many Twitter followers, how many Discord followers, Twitter followers, Discord followers. So this one seems kind of cool, so I might open this one. Most of these are Solana. If you notice too, these are Solana launches. So it's I think it's only good for the Solana ones. But here's another one, Soul Fighters, Soul Guardians, not that big yet. Sometimes it's good to, if you like one, if you kind of pick one out too. So here's one that's ETH. This one was the one we looked at, the Gods of Rock, and they show you the following numbers as well, how many they're minting, and so yeah, they do actually have ETH. So I apologize. I said a minute ago it was mainly Sol, but they do show you both, all upcoming, and they show you the growth. And this is just kind of like steadfast way to see these, so you can quickly find the ones who have a big following. But this right here, Boar Mafia, they have 11,000 members in Discord and only 1,200 followers in Twitter. That's like a huge red flag for me, okay? I'm not going to want to try to connect with them at any way whatsoever. But I might find one that doesn't have that many followers, like less than 2,000, that might have a cool name or something to it. So Alien Takeover Club, I might want to look at this one because I can get in early and their mint is low. And I can get in early, maybe help them grow their following as long as it checks all the other boxes, and I can get whitelisted or something like that early. Okay, so I'm going to be keeping that in mind as well. Let's go back over to here to OpenSeas. We'll come back to those in just a second. Apologize, my internet seems to be running very low, so we'll hopefully cut some of the lag out of this video. Here we go. So we want to look at Gods of Rock, Gods of Rock. Okay, so here's the Gods of Rock. They're showing you on the drop down. Let it load up. Okay, it's going to be this one. And this is something you want to be very careful of, okay? There's a lot of people posting fake stuff in here. And it's super unfortunate because people will buy these during a launch and they won't know. And also, there's no blue streak for this launch yet because it's a new launch. It's not registered as a, the real thing. But I can tell that this one is it because they already have this many owners connected, and each owner has their own account. Okay, so I know that this is legit. But look, okay, so here is the floor price, and that's what they don't want you to see because they just don't have a big enough following. As cool as these might be to somebody, it's going to be cheaper if you like the idea of it. It's going to be cheaper, and you can see like a lot of volume already is happening. 19, I mean, not too much, but a decent amount for a brand new launch that just hit the market. 19 ETH, which is, it's a chunk of change. So I could come in here and buy this for quite a bit less if I really like the project and I had a feeling that, I could see that they're going to continue to grow it. So to me, that's actually a really good thing. And this one is a make offer. It's not for sale, but we'll talk about that on that training for OpenSea. So let me just go back to here and see another one. Okay, I want to make sure to click on floor price, and then you'll see a little tag sort of thing right here or filter. So I'll be able to see. Should only show me. It's not though. Should only show me. There we go. No. Someone bought that one. There we go. So it should show me these. So if I want to see what this price cost plus gas, I can see it. So just let it load up. So there you go. This has a buy now. It's going to cost me $2,000 or $200 versus costing me, $400 or something like that, or $350 or $400 that they're going to charge at the mint, right? They're charging 0.08, and I can go over here and buy it directly here. Now, the difference though is if you mint it, you're helping the project sell out, but also you might catch something that is going to be much more rare, a rare variant. So it could be worth more in that sense, okay? So you kind of take a gamble on, do I want to take one of these floors? But also, too, there's not necessarily a rarity chart available yet for that launch. So someone might be actually selling something that's very rare and they just don't even know, okay? I might want to look at the volume as well. And so the volume is going to be right here. And I apologize, this one's going a little bit longer than expected, but it's good information, okay? Whoops. I don't know what happened there. Go back. Okay, and let's hit activity. Okay, and so yes, they are selling. So people are selling them. There's no price on that one, which is strange. It kind of makes me think that someone might have got scammed. You can get scammed on here, so that's why I'm showing. These were sells. Well, they're just showing two, so maybe it was a list and then a sell, or it took a minute for it to go through. They paid 0.11, so that person made a profit. And this one looks like it's more rare, so I could go and maybe kind of blow it up and look, and it does look like it's a much more rarer piece. So that one might be worth actually more than what they paid in the next day or two when rarities come out. Here's one that someone paid 0.2. That was 2 minutes ago. Someone paid 1. That's a list. Sorry, that's actually a list. You can see this though. The price has actually starting to go up on the average sell. So the average sell price is 0.15. And so not enough volume to really look at this yet. So keep that in mind, but it kind of gives you an idea that this is going to go up from there. The other thing is because they have other mints, they have tools, since I know tools of rock, and see how these have these little verification things on here. That's important, even though the next one doesn't. These are important to have in the future. So there's only 25 items of this one, so it's very limited. But let's just look at the Tools of Rock that has the most people connected to it and accounts connected to it. Let that load up. And see their price. So again, this is another red flag for me to say, it's not going for these guys. Okay, as much as it's a really cool project, I don't know what they minted for these two. They might have been a cheaper mint, but I don't think so. Usually mints are between 0.05 to 1 or zero point 0.1 anyway. So just keep that in mind. I like these. They're really cool. Like I've even considered buying them just because they look really cool. Like this looks super, super cool. I wouldn't mind personally owning it. So that's why, I'd look at this, let it load up. Okay, so I can buy it for $123. I could blow this up and stick it on my wall as a piece of art if I wanted to. Really cool one. This is a very unique one out of all of them that I've seen. It's just someone listed it that maybe doesn't know what they have, or they're FOMOing into some other project and they need to get some liquidity in their wallet. Okay, and if you look at these, they're all different picks. So pretty cool stuff there on that. Again, just it's one that I would definitely say no, I'm not going to join, at least not at this point. And so I'll just go ahead and close these all out real quick. They did a great job though. The marketing looks great. They just missed something. They didn't grow their Discord channel like they should. They should have probably been doing more contests, getting the current people involved, and all that stuff. Okay, and they just they missed it. Okay, here's another one, Shark Bot or something like that. Shark Bros looks cool. I'm gonna say their pricing is a little bit too high. I could probably almost guarantee you that they didn't sell out, and it would be a bounce. Now you can go look at some future ones that are coming up, see if any of these kind of fit what you're interested in. I mean, none of them really pop out to me personally. Soul Chicks was one that did really well already. It looks like they're bringing out another launch with it. They're charging too much, in my opinion. This one I want to go ahead and show. This one's being launched today and tomorrow. So I think I have a countdown timer right here on this one for people who are whitelisted and approved. But let's talk about this one. This is the one that's really doing well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open a new tab. Right now, this is the pre-sale. Again, this is the whitelisting members only can get into that. So I'm not a whitelister, but I was just checking it out. But let's go ahead and check out their Twitter. They have 23,000 followers, not too bad. Let's open up their link tree, which will give us access to Discord and potentially other links that might be helpful for making a decision if this is for us or not. Yep, so, whoops, we can go to website too, but I also want to go to the Discord. And I can close that one. Let's see, let that open up. Okay, this is the website. These look really good. They're going after the BAYC, the Bored Ape Yacht Club members. This is a very successful launch that came out. They give you a link to go right to Discord from here. You can get into Rarity, Roadmap, Mint, Discord, Team, all of that stuff. You can see what they're doing is they're connecting you with something to do with this very successful launch already, like the same type of art, and then they're telling you what this is. So it's a hybrid Metasaurus species, T-Rex 50%, at times the Bored Ape Yacht Club. This particular one, which was, I think they named it Dr. DMT, and then intelligence, fresh style combined with blah 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 predator. So this plus this equals that. That's what's making it fun. This is what it's telling you what the cost is going to be. Once minting is available, that will be clickable. A little bit about Rarity, when it's going to come out. Each one will be one of a kind. And this shows you the dates on their roadmaps. You can win this truck, which is pretty cool. It's a $66,000 truck. You can see what they're doing. Like, Dr. DMT is currently conducting secret experiments in the lab, mixing all kinds of rare traits and meta DNA. The family of Metasaurus holders will be the first to have access to the benefits from the fruits of his labor. Stay tuned to see what Dr. DMT is cooking up. Then the next thing is DMT will reveal the first version, MVP, minimum viable product. This is the Metasaurus game where Metasaurus can play together and level up and earn rewards. So they got a way to play, like a way to earn, play to earn. And the privileges of early access to the future genetic combinations of species of Metasaurus, access to where you can hang out forever with a family of Metasaurus, involved in community collaboration. This is going to Discord. And the meta DNA join the adventure. So that's kind of telling me that something's going to come after this, maybe a potential mint. Fair distribution. Basically, they're trying to, it's going to be hard to push out bots on these until someone figures that part out, but you can still play. This is telling you right now is going to be the people who whitelisted. They let people who already own BACY members whitelist, which was smart because it got people that were already holders to want to purchase this. And then also they had contests and stuff like that they used to grow their Discord channel. And then tomorrow they're going to actually have that public mint. Metasaurus is committed to community and long-going expansion to it. I can't even say it right. Expansion of the lab and the Metasaurus metaverse. Okay, we support inclusion. Blah 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 blah. Got this where you get the Discord channel. A little bit about the team. More anonymity here. They're not saying who they are. It just comes with the territory with this. I think we'll see more people actually being more transparent about that in the future. Look at this, guys. 195,000 people have joined this. Only 25,000 people have joined the Twitter, and there could be many reasons for that, but that's still a good number. It's still enough to make me want to get into this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and open it. I know I'm already a member because I'm planning on minting this one tomorrow, okay? And you could see the whitelist one has got 34 minutes. So let's go ahead and let that load up. Okay, so come on over and verify yourself, react. So I've already done that. I'm already in here. But that's how you would get into this particular one. You can see 195,000 people and 15,000 people are currently online inside of here right now. These are two really good indicators. They're showing you how many people are totally joined and how many people are live. They're showing you all the details. So they're doing a great job here on that. They have official links. Great job on that. They have their announcements. They have instructions on how to mint, an FAQ. I like to kind of go into here so I could see, like, these are people who won winners emoji contest. So they have these little contests. These people won. So congratulations to them. We can go to FAQs, and sometimes on FAQs, they have things that aren't necessarily listed on the website, okay? So register wallet, blah, 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 general whitelisting. We don't need to look at that. Times, I won, how do I collect? AMAs, roadmap, you can look at the roadmap. Okay, that's about it. So there's no utility in this one that I can see so far, except for you can play to earn on a game and that they have future announcements coming out. Those are kind of the things that, make me not necessarily like this project, but I think this is it's going to be an easy flip because there is a ton of, buzz going on. And the best way to see this buzz is to come in here and just see like how engaged people are before a mint. Okay. And so right now you're going to see it's pretty busy, and I can say, yo, and I can hit enter, and then look, I can't put another message in here until the 10 seconds. So it's not that bad, but you can see it's kind of moving. I would kind of expect this to move a bit faster, but you can see a lot of people are typing, so maybe it's just the internet speed or whatnot. They did all these verifications with different holders of different projects that are big. That's how they did some of their whitelisting. Pretty interesting. But there it goes. And and this is a good example of a good one. Let me see if I can find a couple of other ones that could be good as well. This one's going to be really huge as well. It's got a big following, 114,000 members. This is another one that I'm really hoping to get into if I can, just because the art is just phenomenal. Like these are pieces I would stick on my wall. There's even people I know that have this guy's art on their wall. And they have statues and stuff that this guy does. And also there's a lot of famous people who do as well. So this one's going to be another really, really big launch coming up. Probably when you watch this video, it's already going to be launched, but you can at least go look it up on OpenSeas and just see like how well it's producing. My guess is that these are going to be easily $50,000 pieces, potentially even more. And yeah, it's just a huge deal with this one. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to leave you on that. That's basically what I look for. I'm going to put that in here. So, you know, places to find. So to find NFTs. We'll also talk about the oops, checklist. And I'll just go through that. It'll be available here. You guys will have access to it. I'm going to go and leave you with that so you're not hanging out. If you like the content so far, you're digging it, you know, again, reciprocity is key. I'm helping you. Now it's your job to go help other people. All you have to do is just share the YouTube link on Facebook or Twitter. There also should be some ways to share it directly from the YouTube page as well, unless you're inside of like a membership and you're seeing it. But go hit us up, go like us, go hit that notification bell so you never miss any of this content when it comes out in the future. I also do other content besides this on digital marketing. I own a SaaS company, which is pretty cool. You can find out information about that here, but I am dedicating this whole training series to NFTs. I want to help you guys. I want to help your friends too from ever being scammed out of thousands of dollars for making just wrong moves. Okay. And it happens to the best of us. So I just want to leave you at that. Hope you have a great one. See us on the next training. And yeah, I want to hear your success stories too, like what you bought, what you flipped, what you're holding on to. Let me know in the chat below, and we'll see you here soon on the next one. Bye.